Hello, everybody. Happy freaking Wednesday. Can't even believe it's Wednesday. Although I can. I took yesterday off, though I put out that video for you guys about Dustin Daly, Nick Snyder, and Jen Gerard, which they're still, it's a hard subject because they lost everything and they still don't want any help. They just want people to pray for them. And like I said yesterday, if you watch their videos, that at least helps them. And if you buy from Gerard Cosmetics, that helps as well. So I've been kind of watching what they were doing today. And then I was looking up stories for today for us to talk about. But they had to go back to the house today and see what was, salvageable, which pretty much was nothing. So I feel so bad for them. If you haven't seen that video, it's on my channel. You can check it out. It just pretty much goes over all the details of what happened to them. But we're here to talk, and I'm sorry that I'm late. My boyfriend came home late, and then I did want to talk to him because I'll talk about this more about the horoscopes because the horoscope has been on point. We are both Taurus, and I see it more in his side of the horoscope than mine, though it makes sense for me too. So I kind of want to just see how he was doing after today and all of that. So, hello, Tony. Hello, Peach. I love the new name. Love it, love it. Hello, Bubbles. Can you sing happy birthday to my friend? I would, but I'm not really gonna. I'm not a good singer. I say that. I know I can sing. I choose not to sing. But happy birthday to your friend. How about that? Is that good? Is that good? Happy birthday to your friend. I hope it's enjoyable and it's fun. And remember, even though you're getting older, you're getting wiser. And wiser does not mean older. It means you know what you want in life. You're a Gemini. Ooh, Gemini. I'll have to write that down because I have a sheet going of everybody's sign that's a sub that leaves a comment or lets me know, so that way I can start mentioning him in the video. Or live. We might go live with it eventually. The horoscopes are going to be video format for now, and then eventually turn into lives when I get more people. Like I have Tittles that I'm going to try and get on here. Empress, I'm going to try and get on here. She does tarot card readings. And it's just going to be the horoscopes like we do now, plus so much more that we can get into, like astrology and all of that good stuff. And maybe even Empress can do some tarot card pulls for the week or the month, all of that. So that's my plans for that. But let's talk about some things today. We have a couple topics to go over. The first one I'm going to talk about is a TikToker. Now, I kind of picked this story because it was pretty interesting yet funny. So if you've ever had a package stolen off your porch, usually you just call and say my package never came or it was stolen, whatever the case may be. Well, she did that, but she's also an influencer for a brand. So she was getting these clothing items to promote before they even came out on the market. And she saw a neighbor who she didn't know was a neighbor at the time wearing these outfits. So at first she thought, oh my God, it's crazy. There's another person that is an influencer for this brand that, is getting these merchandise like me. But then her sister kind of put two and two together and realized maybe she's the one stealing these packages. And unfortunately, unless they confess to taking your packages, there's not really much the cops can do. Well, she went above and beyond and she got justice for herself. So I do want to bring that to you guys and show you this TikToker. So let me pull up the screen so we can look at her TikToks. And oh, I forgot. I have to have Opera browser loaded. Which, Pope, I need to talk to you since you're back on vacation, from vacation. I need an ad blocker. I know I've been procrastinating for quite some time now. I want an ad blocker. That's why I'm using Opera, because they have an ad blocker in the program. And I love this browser, don't get me wrong. But it would just be easier just to have it on my Edge. I know. I've been procrastinating for a long time. He's like, it would just be easier if you get an ad blocker. I'm like, yeah. I can deal with the ads. Yeah. Oh, it's okay. I don't care. Now I'm like, yes, please give me the ad blocker. Okay, so this is her TikTok. We're going to look at it in a second, but this is the article. It says, a fitness influencer says that she saw a woman in her neighborhood. I know, you told me months ago. Wearing a workout set that was supposed to be delivered to her after the package containing the set was stolen. Desiree Alexis-kae, or WokeUpLikeDez, who has over 660,000 followers, that's a lot, posted a TikTok on August 15th showing the woman wearing a purple sports bra and biker short set, which Ms. thinks the woman got from her packages from Buff Bunny, a fitness brand that was stolen. Ms. also says the set is unreleased, meaning that the woman might not have been able to get it anyways or anywhere else besides Mrs. Package. And then these go into the TikToks. So we're just going to go over to this tab. I already checked. There's only one TikTok with music. Some of it, she has background music. I really don't care. If anything, if I have to mute them, I'll mute them and put the links down below. Because, you know, YouTube stinks like that. But this is where it starts. And I just want to say, girl, she transformed from this to this. Or up here from that to that. Damn, girl, you are looking good. You're killing it.
Here we go. Here the fuck we go. Here the fuck we. Here we go. Here the fuck we go. Here the fuck we.
I mean, if you're gonna wear somebody's outfit that you stole, I mean, don't be walking in front of her house. Take your dog for a walk someplace else. Oh my gosh. Okay, so if I pause, I can put this back on.
Ariana, what are you doing here?
If you notice, she's putting the thumb up by her back to hide the logo. So she cannot record her with the logo. She got caught red-handed. But here is the actual story. So let me pause this again, turn this on.
Here is part one of the Buff Bunny Bandit. Can we please take a moment for this outfit, because
I mean, the outfit's gorgeous.
To get into my hands, but here it is, the purple Lotus outfit. My package is supposed to be delivered Monday, August 1st. It says it delivered at 10:45 in the morning. I was at the gym. I get home around 12:30, and there's no package on my doorstep. I've had 6 packages go missing in the last.
Oh, freaking Opera. I went to mute and it stopped it. Sorry, guys. I'm going to mute for a second. Uh-oh. You can't hear it. So, oh my God. So when I mute myself, I didn't want there to be an echo. So that's why I figured let me mute myself. Damn it. Oh, well. See, I'm a boomer right here. Yeah, that didn't work out too well, did it? We'll just watch it again.
Here is part 1 of the Buff Bunny Band.
Can you hear it now?
Take a moment for this outfit because it's...
Let's make sure. Can you hear it now? It should. I'm sharing my screen. You know what? At this, you had it playing, but there was no echo. Okay, so no echo. I won't mute.
A journey to get into my hands, but here it is. The purple Lotus outfit. My package is supposed to be delivered Monday, August 1st. It says it delivered at 10:45 in the morning. I was at the gym. I get home around 12:30, and there's no package on my doorstep. I've had 6 packages go missing in the last 4 weeks. We haven't really had any answers as to why. So I was like, all right, maybe it'll come because that's kind of been happening too. Where
6 packages. Out your mind.
It's just been weird. Now later on Monday, I'm in my office sitting at the desk doing my makeup, and I see down in the dog park that there's a girl sitting there, and she's wearing purple shorts. They are so cute and vibrant. Thinking in my head, those shorts look just like the ones that are launching in the new upcoming Bunny collection launch. I call my sister into the room. I'm explaining everything to her. The color's name, it's Lotus. I'm telling her it's gonna have a crisscross front. The girl turns, and I see the crisscross front. So I was like, oh my gosh. I'm thinking, wow, what if it's like a Buff Bunny dupe? Like, what if there's already something launched that looks just like them? And then I tell my sister, wait, what if she's a Buff Bunny collection athlete? That's what I'm thinking in my head. I'm thinking, wow, what if there's another Buff Bunny collection athlete that lives in my complex? So I'm not thinking anything of it. I just let the days go by until Wednesday comes around. My sister's like, hey, when's that Buff Bunny package coming up? When you said it was supposed to come? I explained it was supposed to come here 2 days ago. She's like, so the same day that you saw a girl down in the dog park wearing it? And it was approximately at this moment that I knew there was a Buff Bunny bandit among us.
Yeah. Best way to deal with this is have a doorbell cam. Oh, it gets better, Pope. Oh, it gets better. She ends up getting a doorbell cam. That's one of the ways they get to catch, but still, just let's go to part 2 now.
Part 2 of the Buff Bunny Bandit, so I knew right away I just had to get a new package sent out to me. So I emailed Taylor and Desiree, our Buff Bunny influencer managers, and I let them know my package has been stolen and I just need a new one. And because they're asked, they send another one. Next step, I knew that I need to at least let the leasing office know that this could be a possibility because I still didn't know if this girl even actually lived here. I had never seen her before until that one day at the dog park, but my sister was pretty sure that she had seen her before. So I go to the leasing office, and keep in mind, they are sick of me. I just look like a little influencer on property that's lost 6 packages in 4 weeks, and it looks like a hot mess. And I'm not proud of the tones that I've used in the last couple of weeks, but it is extremely frustrating. So I let them know that
I'd be using some tones.
The apartment complex is stealing my packages, and unfortunately, because I didn't have any photo evidence or video evidence, there was nothing really that they could do. But they said, if you see it again, try to get that evidence, and then you can probably do something about it. So now this little Capricorn's got one goal. We are going to find the Buff Bunny bandit. I've got my sister involved. I've got my boyfriend involved. We are looking out every single day for more Lotus Purple, H2O Blue, Nile, Turquoise, all of the colors of the pieces that were coming in my package, right? Now the week goes by, and we do start to see her. We're getting a feel that she does live here. We had just been staking this girl out. We have been taking little photos and videos of her and her boyfriend walking with an armful of packages.
An armful of packages?
I've just been waiting to catch
Girl, I would tackle that bitch.
That I know were part of my package. Part 2 of the Buff.
An armful of packages. She's stealing people's packages. Not just yours. Everybody's. That is insane. And I'm happy that you got that on camera. Maybe this will be one more step. I mean, don't be stealing people's packages. Jeez. Here's part 3.
In the meantime, they're letting me know that they're unfortunately running out of pieces for me at the headquarters. So my second order that's being sent to me got a little switched up. They even ran out of the little influencer boxes, so they had to send me a box separately with the matching theme sticker. And I actually got that. I got that in the mail. So I get the confirmation email. We have notifications on. I'm not going to miss the delivery of this package. So the next Wednesday rolls around. I tell Maddie I'm skipping the gym today. I'm not missing this package. I'm going to take a little rest day. I have my boyfriend at home. My sister, one of my best friends, Esteban, is in town. We are in and out of the apartment all morning long. Finally, I get the email that my package has been delivered, and I go outside, and there's no package on my doorstep.
She got a second package. A second package.
I can't even begin to explain how frustrated I was. I called FedEx full-blown Karen mode because at this point I'm like, okay, 1,000%, this is the deliverer dropping it off at the wrong address, right? Like, there's no way.
I would think that too.
My package got stolen on my porch in minutes. There's no way. So I called FedEx and I ripped them a new one. But here I am calling up saying, I'm like, dude, these funny managers are gonna think that I'm the one stealing the packages, like trying to come up on extra clothes. And I'm on my third package for the one launch. Again, no questions were asked. They were like, Des, it's fine. We're gonna send you a third package. Again, it's gonna be switched up even more, but you're gonna get your package. Almost an entire week goes by. I'm waiting for my package to come, and that's when I'm awake. I'm the only one up in the morning. My boyfriend's asleep. My sister's asleep. 8:30 in the morning, almost, where I look down and see the Lotus set in the courtyard. Now
she stole it within minutes. And for me, I have 2 apps on my phone. Root, which is a great app, which if you for Makartt, with Makartt, you can pay an extra $1 for Root, which makes it so that if any of this happens, like someone steals your package, it's package insurance that you will get it back for free, no problems, no hassle, nothing. But it also shows you the exact location of the driver driving and when he drops it off. Like within seconds, I'm running down the stairs and grabbing it. I also have the app Shop, which you can shop from the app, but it also does the same thing where you get notified when packages are delivered. You just connect your emails to it, and like Amazon, my Ipsy, all of that goes through these. And then I also have the USPS notification, so I can see photos exactly of what is being delivered that day, as well as I have FedEx, I have UPS, but they're kind of shitty with their services, letting people know. UPS will notify you when the driver gets back into the car. So if someone's sitting there watching, you have that couple minutes that you might have that package stolen like she did. No problem, Fred. Hello, how are you? We are watching this beautiful young lady tell her story about how one of her neighbors in her complex was stealing her packages and what she had to do to figure this out, catch her red-handed, and get her shit back. So we're on to part 4. There's 2 more parts after this. She still needs to upload a part 7, but the whole story is at least told in the 6 parts. So
I spent a week thinking about all the things I would say to this girl if I wanted to approach her wearing one of my outfits, or if I saw her stealing one of my packages in the act. I really couldn't do anything besides just start recording. Once I got my video, I just immediately started screaming, she's downstairs, she's wearing the Lotus set. Everyone gets up. Honestly, I didn't know what the plan was. I just followed after her, and I know everyone's waiting for some big confrontation, but we all know, like Lil Wayne once said, real cheese moves in silence like lasagna. So we're walking, we're approaching her. We see her down in the courtyard walking the dog, and we just start video. Silence is our weapon. She looks at us. We're looking at her. She has nothing to say.
Silence?
Is she going to say something? There's 2 girls standing behind you recording you. Are you going to ask us why we're recording? She couldn't say anything. She just immediately turned and rolls down this logo and starts covering this logo. We're about 5 feet away from her. She's trying to walk away. She's apparently done walking her dog. She's got to go take care of her allergic reactions. We got what we need. We go straight to the leasing office. When I show them the video, they take the phone to the back office, and I just overhear, guys, our suspicions were correct. What else?
There you are. Hello.
There's still nothing that we can do. Call the cops. File a police.
I mean, what were they going to do? You have video evidence of her wearing the clothes, which you can show. Yes, this is what I bought. Here it is. This is where it said it was delivered. But really, what else were the leasing office going to do? Yeah, you need to call the cops. But I was surprised when the cops came, what was said to her. Oh, thank you, Iowa, not a vampire. I love that name.
While my boyfriend is taking care of getting the cops involved, I'm over here asking for 110% verification in the Buck Bunny group chat. We had 210% verification that this was the unreleased Buck Bunny pieces, and then the cops show up. I don't know about anyone else.
I mean, that is also another thing. These were unreleased pieces. No one from the public influencers for the brand would be able to have these pieces. So that right there should have been another thing where they could have said to her, well, show us that you're an influencer. Show us where you received this order. Show us all of this. So right now, this is Desiree. She's an influencer for Buff Bunny Bandits, but the girl, she's just a nobody in the complex that stole her packages. She's a big TikToker, Desiree. She's her name is WokeUpLikeDez. I'll link it all below and all of that. She went from I think she lost like over 200 pounds and looks this gorgeous now. And that's how she became huge on TikTok, which I give her a lot of credit. Because, I mean, that's everybody's goal, you know? Lose some weight.
Knocking at my door, but I explained everything, and he said unless she confesses, there was nothing he could do about it. I truly didn't think that she would be willing to confess, so I knew that I was going to have to take matters in my own.
Unless she confesses, there's nothing the cops can do. Technically, stealing packages off somebody's porch is theft. Not only is it theft, it's a federal offense. That is freaking mail. How are you going to say, unless she confesses, there's nothing we can do? She had so much proof that no one in the public can get this unless they're an influencer. Why couldn't they be like, show us that you're an influencer? Show us how you got these pieces if they're not released. There was so much the cops could have done, and they chose not to? Hello, Rose. I just, makes me mad.
Yes. I spent a week.
Okay, so that was part 4.
About all the things I would say to this girl if I wanted to approach her wearing.
This is the music one. Here you go, Pope. This is where she set up a little camera finally on her damn door and is recording it. So someone asked her, did you get a door cam? Yeah, I did, which I've never seen a cam like that. It's literally on a stick. Like, get a ring. A Ring doorbell is much cheaper. And then here's part 5.
Plotting and thoughting. Mama was finally home. I texted the cop right away. I told him she's home. It might be a good time to come knocking on her door. Our group had just split up for the first time all day. Kevin is down the hall. My boyfriend's downstairs. I'm upstairs in the apartment. We had just taken down our DIY Ring camera, but it was fine because I was already ready with my phone at the people. As I'm getting this video, Kevin is down the hall and gets this video and just starts charging after her. She is applying the pressure. As my sister is marching behind her, she can overhear the phone call happening, and she's just on the phone crying, saying, I was right, I knew it. And it was just starting to smell real guilty. What she didn't know was that the cop was actually parked around the corner, literally right there. And this was literally about 3 minutes before he went and talked to her. And then the cop showed up to my door with a little gift in hand. The cop told me she did end up confessing to stealing the first package, but she denied taking the second one.
She denied stealing the second one. Remember that.
Truly never expected her to confess. I could not believe that there was a cop at my doorstep with a Walmart bag full of 14 Buff Bunny collection items. He lets me know she has officially been charged. Everything's good to go. I really was going to leave it there. I was satisfied. I was happy until I started going through the pieces she returned. I see the Lotus Revolution sports bra. That was in the second order. The first order had a Lotus crystal crop, so she actually ended up incriminating herself, so I called the cop one more time. After an entire...
So she... Right there. Okay, well, I have proof that this was in the second order. So she lied about stealing the second order. And that she stole both. But what I want to know is, Des right here has a video of her holding multiple packages. Did she give that to the cops so that the cops could investigate her for stealing other people's packages? Because at this point, it doesn't seem like she's the only one that she's been robbing from. It seems like it's a lot of people that she's been robbing from, that she like just knows when that FedEx guy is driving up and she like watches him, simply like sneaks around the corner, takes it, watches him, sneaks around the corner and takes it. That's what it seems like. I don't know. And I was wrong. There was only 5 parts. She needs to put a part 6 up. That's what it is. So she got the pieces back, and she found out that, well, she did steal both of the packages. So, yeah, the difference between a misdemeanor and a felony is the cost. Yes, I do. But I thought it was a federal offense too, though. So it's not just like a regular offense, like a misdemeanor or like it's a criminal offense, but it's through federal. Like, that's federal jail. Like, I mean, federal jail is nicer than regular jail. We won't go there. But like, opening other people's mail, that's a federal offense. And I mean, she's implicating herself pretty damn well. I would just love to know more about this girl. Like, did you give the cops, and I'm going to leave a comment to see, like, did you give the cops the photo, the video you have of her holding all those packages? Did you let the lease office know, like, you witnessed her having multiple packages? She must make like not a career, but like, she must make some good stuff stealing people's packages and getting away with it, because it seems like she's been doing that for quite a while. I was like, when I saw this story, I was like, I have to show you guys, because I was appalled. And I know, like, I've never had packages taken from me here. No, none of my neighbors have ever taken any of my packages. I've had packages delivered to the wrong house, and I've walked over and saw my name and taken it back. I've had packages delivered to my old address down the road and gone and taking it off the porch. And then the next day when they delivered the other package, the nice new lady that bought my parents' house actually, like, took them inside, and we had a nice conversation and all of that. Hello, Brian. But I've never actually had a package taken. Now, I do know people that have, and I wonder if there are people like this. I do know that people, like they say, beware, like, people go around and steal people's packages off the porch. This is a girl in her damn complex. Are you kidding? Like, oh. Well, I'm glad that she got her justice. She got her clothing back, and I cannot wait to hear more of this. I do know Pope put her link in the chat below. I'm just going to post it one more time, so that way, if you do want to know if there's any more updates, you can check her out. She seems like a really cool TikToker too. I'd love to hear her story and see how she lost all that weight. I know she has posted a lot of videos about it. I did see a couple, but they do look very interesting. Now, our next beautiful story. I do want to talk about Deaf Noodles, and I hate having to talk about him. Honestly, he's just not a comedian. He's not funny. But recently, he posted a really disgusting little thing on his Twitter, and it kind of got me really upset. And I have my reasons to be upset, which he still thinks for some reason it's funny. And he put up this apology video. Let me tell you, it was no freaking apology. It's a minute long, and we're going to take a look at it. But this is what it all stemmed from, was this beautiful tweet that he put out, which he was commenting to this person saying, you want to educate other on comedy so we can understand your jokes? Genius. And he said, go educate yourself at the end of the barrel of a loaded shotgun. This is what pisses me off. With all the mental health issues that are going around, Covina made it worse. We're not going to lie there. Covina has made it worse. Having people have to be trapped inside, mental health is not a joke. And then you're telling someone to educate yourself at the end of a barrel of a loaded shotgun? That is not comedy. I know how to take a joke. That is not a freaking fucking joke. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I've lost too many people from the S word, and that is how my boyfriend's father passed away. It's not funny. Well, he's been getting a lot of backlash for this, which he should. He then proceeds to post, another retweet where someone said, "This some wild vibes, bro," where they quoted him, and he said, "Yup." Then you have this one where he's like, "New profile pic." Okay. So you are taking something that people are telling you is not funny, it is not comedy, and you're just going to keep running with it because you think you're so funny. Then he posts this, which says, "Iconic." And it says the same exact thing, which he then posts the source, which was a girl named Clara, who said, "Mine is also shit. What are you doing next?" So she had drawn this for him thinking, this is just great. Let's keep this going for you. And he loved it, which these were some of the comments from Clara saying, "Laughing my fucking ass off. Did it make you hard? Are you kidding me?" And this person said, "It'll send him to therapy in about a year," which clearly she doesn't care about anyone's mental health. Then this person says, "What's iconic about it?" And she said, "It's iconic because I drew it." Okay. That's still not iconic. And then this person says, "Yeah, because the fan who sent the original pic, you are mocking their feelings, don't matter, and you're not bullying them at all. None of that." My God, this is so tiny for me too. Smacks of irony. Let me make it bigger. Yeah, smacks of irony. I did say it right. And she said, "So true. Good take." Like, she doesn't care that this could really affect somebody. Like, I get, like, people need to be a little bit more open to jokes, but you don't joke about someone killing themselves or having a loaded shotgun and putting it to their face. That is just not a joke. And he needs help learning what is funny and what's not. Like, Def, you are not a comedian. And when people are posting saying, like, "You really fucked up, this is not funny, I can't believe I ever supported you," this one, like, with the, "Oh my God, I can't believe you just said that," this person over here says, "Well, yeah, just put it on a t-shirt. This is awesome." How is that awesome? Just like Papa got crying when he was talking about his wife getting AR'd before he met her and how that touched him. You made a shirt of him crying, not knowing the situation of why he was crying. You just thought it was funny that a grown man was crying. This is not funny, and this is what's going to get him canceled if he doesn't stop. He doesn't care. He keeps going on. I mean, he literally just keeps going on. Bro, these people are unhinged. Like, if I were a little weaker mentally, these threats would probably get to me and cause me whatever that accusation, I don't even know what that word is, and just follow the mob. But this is my channel. I'll do whatever I want. So if you think like this person, you can love it or leave it. I get it. Like, but these are your fans telling you, stop. It's not funny. And then this one, "People need to be told to go to fucking hell more often. We'd have a much better world if these weirdos were put in their place. How about you go to fucking hell? Do you not understand your joke is not funny? Like, it's not funny." So this is where he puts the apology out. Let's take a little peek at this apology video that he put out. I promise you, it's not going to make it any better at all. So let's see. My apology to the shotgun tweet. And I thought for sure he put like an actual apology out. No. And he even put a freaking ad with this. Go figure. That's all good. Let's watch her apology.
I think
See
you
how
should
great
walk
it
off
is.
the plank into shark-infested waters.
I think you should go play in traffic.
I think.
All right, let's start from the beginning and make sure this quality, even though I changed it already, is the best. We can hear everything he says. And I'll mute myself because there might be an echo for this one since I'm not using Opera.
I think you should walk off a plank into shark-infested waters.
I think you should go play in traffic.
I think you should go try to be Superman for a day.
You know what? You should educate yourself at the end of it.
Well, finish that. Educate yourself at the end of the barrel of a shotgun?
No, that's what I want to do.
Yeah, that's what. That's good. I should probably tweet that out.
Kill yourself.
Kill yourself. Yeah. Bury yourself. Get a shovel. Bury yourself. Put a gravestone. Right? R.I.P. My life was worthless.
Yeah, straight up. Kill Bill. Uma Thurman. Trying to see if you shot. Exactly.
You know, for all the people who went to play on the freeway, actually went to play on the freeway after you said that, why don't you see if a screw can go through your head? Get a machine. See if it goes. I'm curious. That'd be a nice scientific experiment.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what? Go eat a Tide Pod. Go pick a fight with Chuck Liddell.
Mike Tyson. Go bother him.
Go bother Mike Tyson in an airplane. Go jump into a bathtub with a toaster.
That's a classic. That's a classic one. You know, the old school, sit in your garage and turn your car on.
Yeah!
That's a classic.
That's
Anybody
a
doing that,
classic.
there's a lot of electric vehicles out.
That's like the Marvin Gaye of offing yourself.
Off yourself, right?
Well, you got any ideas, Tiana?
No.
No. Okay. Well, I tweeted that out. I think people are going to think that's funny. Why don't you educate yourself at the end of the barrel of a shotgun?
Yeah, I think people are really going to like that tweet. You feel like they'll get the joke. You know, people on the internet generally love the joke and have a great sense of humor. He's fucked.
Get me out of this conversation.
Dennis is a piece of shit. I've been sick. I don't know what the hell's going on around here.
We have nothing but positive response.
Yeah, nothing. I could literally fart into the wind and people would be like, Dennis, you're a genius.
Your videos.
That's his apology. None of that was funny. And to joke about people killing themselves is not funny. I'm sorry, it's not funny. I don't think he understands. Like, people are entitled to their opinions. And when people are saying, listen, I'm a fan, but you are going too far, he doesn't care. He said, let her leave it. I don't care. They're not funny. This is what's going to get him canceled. And then when he gets canceled, he's going to wonder why he was canceled. When everybody told you to stop, you should have stopped. He's not funny. He's never been funny. That's the thing. Like, he thinks he's been funny. He's never been funny. He has like a weird kind of satire that he does with his stories. But I've never gone to him and watched him thinking that any of his stories were actually true. Because I knew that half of the shit was made up by him to make it more look crazier or even weirder. Like, that's just how he is. But lately, he's gone too far. He's pushing people over the edge with his so-called comedy that's not comedy. And I like, you know what? Props to him. He has this new club that he's opened up, that he has these people that are going to come to do an ultimate roast. Have fun with that. I bet you that you'll find comedy with those people more than you'll ever find comedy in any of the shit he's said. Yeah, exactly. Never found Def funny or anything. No. And even the James Charles shit. What James did was not right. But you know how Def pushed that over the edge? He made up more false information saying, oh, there was this guy, and then there was this guy, and then there was this guy. He made it worse than the situation actually was. The situation was bad, yes, but he tried to make it worse, and come to find out, news sources that were actually quote tweeting him found out that he was lying, and they had to take that back. People trusted his news reporting, not realizing he was a fucking liar. Yes, exactly, Tony. Just looking for clout. Yes, there you go, Brian. Makes it dramatic through lies and being sarcastic. It's not funny, though. And I'm putting my foot down. I didn't like the Papa Gut situation. And it maybe, whatever. People can say I'm biased because I like Papa Gut. But the whole situation was that I myself am a survivor of SA. And when I watched Papa Gut's video, I watched it in its entirety to know why a grown man was crying. He felt his wife's pain of what she went through when that happened. And Def took that as, look, it's a grown man crying. I'm going to use this on a t-shirt because they were fighting. It wasn't funny. He still, to this day, does not understand why that was not funny. Did he ever make the t-shirts? No. But did he have them up? Yes. Does he not get what's wrong? No, he doesn't. I love comedy. I am not a person that can't take a joke. I watch Rakita. Rakita says some crazy shit. And you know what? I laugh because it's actually funny. And you know where he's coming from. When he sits there and he fat shames people, it's not because he's doing it because he wants to. These people ask him to do it. And he is funny. When Def does it, he's doing it just to do it. He's an asshole. The things that he says are asshole remarks. They're not funny. Aw, thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. And Tittles, there you are. I was talking about you when I was talking about the horoscopes earlier. So glad you're here. So yeah, Def is getting a lot of backlash, and he even did his weekly episode today, and he made a couple comments regarding it where he said, people can't take jokes. I even made that joke about how I can fart into the wind and people will not find it funny. People don't know how to take a joke anymore. Most people, don't know how to take a joke, but the jokes that you are making aren't funny. You cannot use that. And that's the other thing. He is using, I'm a comedian, to get away with saying and doing the stupid shit he's doing. And he's now pushing that to another level to try to prove that he's a comedian when he's not. And that's where it's coming from. Even though he said, I've been a comedian. Yeah, you might have been a comedian, but everything that you've ever done with your reporting was never comical. It was never made to be comical. You did it out of satire. It was a stupid, look at this story and look how I'm going to make it even more stupid than it already is. That's where he was coming from. No one really cared. Yeah, there are people that do like it, and they can like him all they want. Do I like him? No. Do I find him funny? No. Do I think he's a comedian? No, I don't. Have I seen one of his stand-ups? Yes, I have. Did I think that was funny? Yeah, it was slightly funny. I've seen better stand-up comedians do way better than him. But to use that I'm a comedian for the shit that you're doing and saying, you cannot hide behind that. What you are doing and saying, you're doing it because you're an asshole. And you don't like certain people, so you're trying to make jokes about these people. And these jokes are not funny. And that's the bottom line. So that's what Def's doing. If you go over to his Twitter, he's going to be bitching about that for another couple more days. I have more tweets that he posted. The last one that he posted was this one where this person, Sip and Spill, she's actually a great Drama Channel said, dude, you got to grow the fuck up. And he said, no. You know what? I agree. Grow the fuck up. You're not funny. So that's Deaf Noodles and his bullshit that he's doing over there. He thinks that he can hide behind the title, I'm a comedian, just like Katie Joy can hide behind the title, she's a reporter, and that's what she's doing when she reports on the Duggars or this and that. You're not a reporter. You didn't go to school to be a reporter. You can call yourself a reporter. Doesn't mean you actually are, though. Same thing with Deaf. You can call yourself a comedian, but the things that you're doing and saying, you're saying you're a comedian to cover it up. You're really just an asshole. Like, oh, thank you, Miranda. So that's Deaf. If anything else happens with this crazy jerk, I'll let you know. Like when he cancels himself finally, I'll let you guys know. Other than that, the only other two stories that we have to talk about tonight are Teresa Giudice, you know, the amazing Real Housewives of New Jersey, table flipping, love her. She's one of my favorites, and I think I like her because of the fact that she can just flip a table in 2 seconds whenever she's mad and get away with it. That's still the best. Did you see the piece about Ezra Miller? I did. I actually watched Legal Mindset at 5 a.m. this morning as well. I was still up. So I had fallen asleep watching Ricada, woke up to the unbreaded, which I love. I love his unbreaded. Fell back asleep, woke up at 5 because that's when my boyfriend had to leave for work. And he always says, you know, goodbye to me. So I was like, oh shit, Legal Mindsets is up. Went into Legal Mindsets chat. I watched about that and I was just like, oh my God, I cannot believe this shit is happening. So much shit is happening in this world. It's unbelievable. I don't know where our world is going to, but all I know is if we want to change it, we got to change it together. You missed it? Oh, Brian, check out Legal Mindset. He breaks it down completely. It was the one from 5 a.m. today. Oh, thank you, Tony. I appreciate that. Well, Teresa Giudice went on her honeymoon and she shared her beautiful photos of her honeymoon, which I'm actually happy for her. After all of the crap she's gone through with her ex-husband and the whole tax fraud, having to go to jail, all of that, I think she's finally happy. She's allowed to be happy. And I think Louis might be the one, though he does have some, you know, stories that people have said about him. That was a big thing on the Housewives this season was, oh, did you hear that Louis did this to his ex-wife and this? And at this point, they're all accusations. We don't know if they're true. And if they're accusations, you can't say they've happened. And that's a big thing with people. If you don't know for a fact, you cannot report it as fact. You can say, this is what I heard, and I don't know if it's true. That would be better. But most people don't know how to do that. So US Weekly put out their beautiful honeymoon photos, which they go into, you know, how they tie the knot and her season on Real Housewives. We don't care about that. And how, you know, her and her brother are getting along, and now they're getting along. But let's look at the beautiful honeymoon photos. Ooh, she looks like very happy. I think that's a helicopter ride she was on. That they were in Greece. So they were enjoying the beautiful weather in Greece. Look at their little cabana. Ooh, that is a cool little tree with the love in the sand. That's so cute. Look at how happy she is. Ooh, I want a tiki hut on the beach. This is where I'm going. Look at the hearts. Oh, it's like set for Lovebird Paradise. Beautiful dinner. Ooh, with a seashell plate. Love it. All happy. So I'm happy for her. Yeah, Dubai. That's where the Maldives is. That's where Teresa Giudice went on her honeymoon. Which, like I said, if we win the lottery, we're all going to the Maldives together. We'll each have our own private cabana, little house shack with a pool. We'll get to eat underwater. Looks like they had a great time, and I'm very happy for her. Let's just hope that she finds an inner peace and she doesn't cause a lot of issues next season, though it wouldn't be a real Jersey's housewife without Teresa causing issues on the season. If you know anything about the housewife, she is like number one fighter, troublemaker, lover, though, but she's always bringing the drama and the tea to the housewives. So you go, girl. Well, speaking of, I don't know if you guys are Southern Charm fans like I am. I recently got into this series. So I've seen it. I've watched episodes. I've watched like the knockoff shows where some of them have been on it, like Summer House and Winter House. But recently with the new season, I've gotten really into Southern Charm. And apparently Bravo had released a clip and it's out. I have the clip, but people are already talking about it and the episode does not air till tomorrow night. It's going around like hotcakes. So it says, trouble down south. Shep Rose and Craig Conover aren't seeing eye to eye when it comes to their friendship on Southern Charm in the U.S. Weekly's exclusive first look video for Thursday's all-new episode. After facing up and downs through season 8, the pals go head-to-head on Thursday, tomorrow, August 8th episode of the Bravo series. This time, however, Shep is convinced that Craig is really mad at Naomi and Whitney, who hooked up shortly before their cast trip. Now, Whitney is kind of like the oddball out. His mom comes from money, and he's known because of his mother, and he's kind of a mommy's boy. He's lived at home. He moved out to move back in. Now he's living out, on his own. But girls really never found him very attractive, though they love his mother. And Naomi used to date this guy, Craig, right here in the middle. They dated 7 years on and off or something like that. She left. She moved, I believe it was to she moved out of state. I don't want to say Las Vegas because that's where they hooked up. Because I just got into this. But they broke up. She went to go be with another guy that she ended up finding out the guy was cheating on her. So they ended up meeting back in Las Vegas and hooked up. But then Craig started dating somebody from the show, Rose, which I love them together. I love her, and I'm happy that he's happy. But Naomi isn't over it. Though she seems like she's over it, she's still trying to get him to remember the good times. Well, I don't know if she hooked up with Whitney to get back at him or why he even cares that they hooked up. Though I do know, like, we have code, guys have bro code. Wouldn't it be kind of like bro code not to hook up with somebody's ex, right? Like, you guys have been friends for years, since you were kids. Wouldn't you not hook up with your friend's ex that dated for 7 years? I don't know. I would think that would be bro code. But Shep, who has nothing to do with this, just that he's friends with them, he's going after Shep because Shep was the one who told him, hey, did you hear that these two hooked up? So he got a little angry, and it's all over the whole entire Twitter sphere. I know was talking about it because that's how I actually heard about it. So funny thing is, that Shep's dog and Whitney's mom's dog had a little wedding ceremony. They called it a puppy wedding. After the puppy wedding, these two were intoxicated, Naomi and Whitney, and that's where they left off. But we have the clip, and I am going to show you guys this clip. And let me tell you, like, I want to know what you guys think. Do you think, like, she actually enjoyed it? Or do you think she hooked up with him for revenge? I kind of want to know. So let me get the video. I'm going to have to pause it because I do know how Bravo is. They do not like when you play their shit or show photos. But guess what? I'm sharing the clip. You posted it online. So let's see it.
I did kiss Whitney.
Wait a minute.
Oh my God, what?
This is juicy. I love it.
Did you like it? Yeah, it was fun. Were you all?
So the guy that's on the phone that we can't see is Shep, the one that ended up telling her ex about the whole situation.
Always attracted to Whitney? Like, did it just happen? Were you guys drunk? Do you like each other? Like, did you think you looked hot yesterday?
Why? Why? And how? It's Whitney. You know, it's Whitney.
I mean, like, was only I don't know. I don't like. Was it more? He spent the night here. What?
Why is it going so slow? Is it going slow on your end too? Yes, you better be resting, my girl. She needs to take it easy and rest up. I'm so happy for her too, though, that she's doing so much better than we thought. I'm so happy. But you need to be resting.
You were like spooning with Whitney and you didn't f***ing tell me?
Did he keep his glasses on?
No.
I'm sure he doesn't take his socks off maybe.
It's like so slow.
Imagine him saying like, baby in like a weird way. Like, oh yeah, baby.
And he was like, we need to breed. I was like, breed?
Oh my God.
I mean, Patricia would like literally die. He's like, Mom.
In a sense, it's like, well, did you get together with Whitney because you really like his mother? And like, or did you get with him because you know he comes from money? Or did you get with him just because? She seems like she enjoyed it. But then in the same sense, she's like, it was kind of weird. Like, he had socks on. Like, it just, I don't know. I can't wait to see tomorrow's episode and why everyone is freaking out on Twitter.
Mom would love it. Mom would love it. Whitney's gonna f***ing kill me. Don't tell anyone. I definitely won't tell, but I can't like hide on my face. People are gonna figure it out immediately because you two are gonna be like, because we're so stupid.
This clip is running so
I
slow.
just got excited about the group trip. Oh my God.
And we're going to see what happens because they're all going to go on a group trip together and we're going to see like how this plays off. But I guess this is like the big drama of the season. The season is it's good. It's why I got into it because there's just so much happening. People that hooked up back in like season 1 are hooking up again. And it's just such a weird show. If you like Bravo, it's a regular kind of Bravo show, but it highlights the people from South Carolina in the Charleston area. And it's a small area where everybody knows each other and everyone's hooked up with each other. And I guess it was about time that Naomi and Whitney hooked up. But I can just see that this is going to cause a lot of issues. So can't wait to see what happens. And that'll be airing tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I will be there watching that. So that's where you'll find me. And Dubai will be starting. Real Housewives of Dubai will be starting in a little bit. So that's what I'll be watching in a little bit. I'm kind of a Bravo fanatic if you haven't figured that out. But that's pretty much all that I found today. Thankfully, not a lot has been happening, though, unfortunately, the whole situation with Dustin and Nick losing their home and Jen Girardi, I still wish like there was more that we can do for them, but until they figure out what they want us to do, we can't really do much but support them, send prayers, and things like that. He needs to figure out what the hell he's going to do. He opened up this comedy club. It seats 50 and it's already sold out and the show hasn't even started yet. So let's see how those people that go that first night enjoy it. Because I do know we'll be getting some reviews about that. But as for him, he needs to get a grip on what he thinks is comedy. Listen to what the people are saying to him, because these people are the ones that are watching you. They are your subscribers. They support you. And if they're saying what you are doing is wrong, then you need to listen. So yeah, and I'm happy for Teresa. I also was going to talk about the Alec Baldwin situation with the Rust, but I do know that Legal Vices did end up covering it this morning. I didn't think he was going to get the OSHA documentation, and he did. So I decided not to talk about that, but they are charging him with the maximum they can OSHA violations for safety protocols on the set, and he has a huge fine that he will be paying. And I do have the OSHA documents. I'm not sure if Legal Vices went over it because I was actually sleeping this morning when he did his stream, but I do know he was covering it and I did see it in his title. So I'm hoping that he actually got those and the FBI report. I will definitely link his channel. I know most of you know his channel already, but if you're into that whole Rust thing, he has covered all of it. He's talked about the interrogations. He's watched them. I actually enjoyed watching the interrogations, and it was interesting to see just how a mess this movie set was and how if they took better protocol, none of this would have been. So, it was bound to happen because no one took safety into consideration. Oh, thank you. Don't let that stop me. I appreciate that. You know what? Maybe we'll do a whole. I'm only watching Southern Charm tomorrow. I mean, that's a TV show. I can record that. It's probably already recording. We can go over the Rust stuff tomorrow if you want. We can go live. I have a lot of clips from the interrogation. I have a lot of documents. So I figured out the trick and how to get all of Law and Crime's documentations from all the stuff that they talk about. A little trick that I found out that I didn't know exist. And I found it yesterday and I was so shocked because I already pay for Pacer filings, but now I can get the filings as long as Law and Crime, which I'm not supporting them because I'm not a big fan of Law and Crime. But if they want to put the documents on a doc cloud and share it, I'm going to search it and I'm going to find it. I did find the Courtney Taylor, which is the Instagram model that stabbed her boyfriend. I found those documents that they got for her, and I got a whole bunch of the Rust documents of everything that was happening. And that's actually how I got the OSHA stuff. And they came out yesterday. I also got emails back and forth from Hannah, which was the ammunition girl that was in charge on the set, who might be the one that's actually charged with not knowing. But I still have my theories. I have the warrant for the truck and what they got from the truck. I have the minutes from the last court case that they had for the court hearing. And I got the complaint for general negligence and everything that was in that complaint. So, you know what? You're absolutely right. Let's, go over that. Let's do that. Let's go over Rust tomorrow and talk about what happened there and all of that good stuff. Right? It is a good thing to find a site with all the filings. I was looking on Reddit because I know Reddit, people love putting all the filings on there. And Reddit led to a document site. And from there, I was like, Law and Crime put this out. I wonder if I could search this. And then when I searched their name and saw all the documents that they share, I'm like, whoo, this will just help me that much more. Because I love looking at filings. I love it. That's why I do eventually want to get back into the law field, because I love reading filings. I love going over them. And it's always interesting to see what's in complaints, what's in depositions, all of that stuff. So I love to share with you guys too. Oh, there you go. We have a private investigator in our side of things that he's amazing. He finds everything. And if he can't find it, then I'm on top of it looking with him usually. So I get where you're coming from. But anyways, Farron, I know, is live. It's 8:30, so I'm going to head over to Fair and Balance to go check out what is happening. I know she had a wonderful stream last night where they had a party. Everyone came on panel, talked about the primaries, but tonight she's back into the news and she's going to be talking about what is going on with the news. And that is her side of things. That's not my side. I like the celebrity influencer news, but I do like listening to her and finding out what is going on in this crazy world that we live in, because there's a lot. Apparently, I saw that China and Russia are like boosting their ties against the US. That was some breaking news today that I saw too. So I'm going to be heading over to Farron to see that. And look, AT2, who's almost up to 20K, to get him there. Hello, my friend. How are you? So if you don't know who AT2 is, like Brian, I don't know if you know who AT2 is, you got to check him out. Check out his channel. He does a lot of great topics like I do with like the celebrity topics, but he covers a wide variety of good stuff. So you'll definitely love his channel. But we're actually heading out, AT2. Thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate it. And I will link his channel down below, and I'll put it in the chat right now for you guys. I know. I'm so proud of you. 20K. You are doing so well, and I hoped that you will beat you know who in the subscriber count. Like, that is our ultimate goal. Because you are way better than still to this day. Don't know how we got that many subscribers. I have theories. I do. I have crazy theories. But I'm so proud of you. You do so well, and keep doing it. You're amazing. And one day, you'll be like 100K. And we'll be like, AG2, what happened? You went from 20 to 100 in a year. And I'll tell you one thing. He's funny. Deaf Noodles, not so funny. AT2, funny. You'll always get a good laugh at AT2's channel. Deaf Noodles, not so much. I love you too. Aw, that's awesome. Ooh, you're editing. I'm wondering what you're editing. I can't wait. So check it out. That means a new video is coming out, and I'm going to be waiting. Right? Speak it into existence. Yes, exactly. Thank you so much. 20K for AT2, 1,000 for Jackie. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Did you see what he posted on Twitter? We just went over it, but I'll show you what he posted. This. And it's caused a lot of drama. And he doesn't care. He keeps posting about it. This is his new profile picture. Oh, how iconic. Oh, yes, the source. And his apology video wasn't even an apology. He don't care. But I will see you all over at Farron's. If not, I will see you over at AT2's because he has a new video. I know that's coming soon, either today or tomorrow. So I'll be over there. But yes, Papa Gut. Oh, yes. Papa Gut. And that was just because he doesn't like him. Then he put the shirt of him crying. Oh, yeah. Papa Gut. I talked about that too, like 2 weeks ago. Because Papa Gut was not happy. And you know, these like new things that they're doing on Twitter. Actually, Unirock did one today, and I was listening because it was about the Without a Crystal Ball Steve McCray lawsuit that actually never happened. It's like where you go on Twitter and it's like you have this like meetup and you talk. It's like a stage. So you have a presenter that has like the presentation and you just talk. It's like a Discord call, but on Twitter, which is very interesting. It's very weird. But yeah, that's where Papa Gut and him battled it out, him and Def Noodles, and they had like their second altercation where pretty much Papa Gut owned him and Def had no comebacks at all. He could not say anything that made any kind of sense, and he put him in his place. Though Def doesn't think that. That's what a lot of people think. But yeah, Unirock, if you want to hear that stuff, that's on Twitter too. Apparently, Steve McRae had this like lawsuit, which we've heard now for like a year, that he was going to file a lawsuit against Katie Joy from Without a Crystal Ball. And apparently, he did not come up with the $300 to file, and it never happened. So the case is now dismissed. So the Steve McRae situation against KJ will not be happening. And apparently there's a lot of money that he got for this lawsuit that people donate to him, and people are wondering, like Unirock, where is this money? Are you going to pay people back? What's happening? So that's a big thing that's happening. I listened to it for like an hour, and I'm like, this is why I don't cover the KJ shit anymore, because it's just so boring. But I knew like this lawsuit was happening. I just didn't realize like the lawsuit ever actually went through. I thought they were like handling it between lawyers, not like, okay, you didn't come up with the money to even file? What? Come on now. So yeah, and I guess, here's the good one too, AT2. Apparently, Steve McRae had 2 YouTubers release all of the DMs between him and KJ. And that's like the new thing. Oh, go read these DMs between me and KJ. But all it proved was like they're both conniving behind the scenes 3 years ago. So it really didn't do anything. Just showed that they were both scheming, and it was 2 narcissists talking to each other about their narcissistic traits back and forth and how they were going to do this and that. And it was like, okay, some juicy DMs. Yeah, not so juicy. Exactly. She's boring. She's not interested at all. Yeah, no, not at all. I wanted to hear though, and I was just like, yeah, okay. I actually had him on when I was listening to you, and I muted him because I couldn't take his voice anymore. And it was boring. I heard everything I needed to. He didn't file. Okay. He released DMs. Okay. That was it. Move on. That's all I needed to know. But anyways, I love you guys. Thank you all for coming. Tomorrow we will do a live. We'll go over the Alec Baldwin Russ stuff. And then Friday night is game night. So we will be having lots of fun doing some trivia and things like that. But check out AT2. Check out Farron. If you did not check out the Ezra Miller stuff, check out Legal Mindset, because he did that this morning at 5 a.m. and that shit is good. So I will see you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening. Bye, everyone.